Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen and my channel, and today we're going to be making some chicken Alfredo pasta. So here I cut up my chicken breast. I did about 3 chicken breasts, I believe. I cut them up and seasoned them and started cooking it. I seasoned it with some seasoned salt, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, some chili powder. That's just my go-to combination whenever I'm seasoning some chicken. Okay, and then I have my fettuccine noodles boiling. Usually I'll cook the pasta with penne noodles, but I just wanted something different, some different type of noodles. I didn't want any heavy noodle. So I went with the fettuccine. So when I first started cooking pasta, that's what I used to use. And then like when I sold pasta on my food truck, I had started using the penne pasta. But I was like, let me since I was just making it, for my house or whatever, I was like, let me just get the fettuccine noodles. Let me go back to this because I think I just want like a lighter noodle. I feel like the penne pasta be too heavy sometimes. But yeah, so as I'm cooking my chicken breast, I like to pre-cut the chicken breast. Like, I mean, you can cook the chicken breast like whole and then cut it up after or whatever. It's just my personal preference. I think it's just faster. And then, once the chicken is done, you just pour it over in the Alfredo sauce and the noodles. It's just easier for me because cutting it up when it's hot, I don't know, it just burned my hands. So I was like, I had started just cutting the chicken breast up, before I cook it. So now we're going to get to the most important part when cooking Alfredo sauce, okay, for your pasta. I didn't really want to spend too much time on like cooking the noodles, cooking chicken, because everybody know how to cook that. You cook your chicken how you want to cook your chicken, season it how you want to season it. I just told you what I put on for my chicken, as far as the seasonings, but hey, you can put whatever you want to put on there. But I'm going to show you how to make this Alfredo sauce like really, really, really good. Now, this is the most important part, okay? So, once you drain your noodles, you can have them to the side in the strainer, and then put the pot back on on the stove. Turn the heat down to about in between a medium and a low. Okay, I put mine on like 3. So you're gonna start by putting that minced garlic in there. You could put chopped up garlic or you can put minced garlic. It really doesn't make any difference. Like, you could just put what you want to put on there. I don't care. You don't care, I don't care. And then for this one box of 16-ounce fettuccine noodles or penne pasta noodles, however many noodles you want to put in there, I put one, I think it's 32-ounce heavy whipping cream. So for every 16-ounce box of noodles, you want to have a carton of the heavy cream. I think it's the 32-ounce of heavy cream. You want to pour that whole thing in there, okay? And then the important part is you want to season your Alfredo sauce. You have to season it. So I season mine with the paprika, as you see, the chili powder, and then I have my garlic powder, onion powder mixed in that one bottle already. You're going to put that in there. You're going to add a little salt back into the Alfredo sauce, because if you don't add the salt and you just got all those powders, it's just gonna taste like nothing. It's still gonna taste like nothing. So you have to make sure that you add the salt back in the sauce. Okay, I don't put seasoned salt in there because I don't want the sauce tasting like chicken. So I put just regular plain table salt. Okay, just a little bit. You don't have to like put a whole bunch in there because you don't want it salty. You already put salt in the pasta noodles when you was boiling it. Okay, so as you wait for your heavy cream to heat up, okay, you'll see it. You see it right here. It's heating up. Then that's when you're gonna go in and add your cheese. Okay, I don't add too much cheese because I know it's kind of hard to explain, but I just don't add so much cheese. But I do add cheese. So I add like 2 handfuls of cheese, and I use the Italian cheese blend. Okay, I don't use Parmesan cheese. Is straight Parmesan. It don't taste the same. Like, I don't like the taste of just straight Parmesan in my Alfredo sauce. I use the Italian blend. If you use the Italian blend, if you try it, I'm telling you, it's gonna make a difference. You're gonna be like, oh, this pasta is so good, because it don't taste like just straight Parmesan. Like, I feel like, because when I first started cooking pasta, that's what I did. I just did the Parmesan cheese, but I was like, no. When I had tried the Italian style, y'all, it made such a big difference. It made such a big difference. So try the Italian style, if you will, please. So now that our sauce has come to a boil, you're going to test it out on the spoon, on the back of a spoon. You see how thick that is and it's not running off? That's how you know it's ready. If it runs off the spoon too fast, then it's not ready. You need to have it, to keep boiling it. And you boil it on low. It's just safer that way. Then I go in and add a little jerk seasoning. I add like a teaspoonful of jerk seasoning. And it just gives it a little oomph. It adds a little razzle dazzle to the Alfredo sauce. So that's what I do. If I'm using 2 boxes of the pasta noodles, then you're gonna have 2 carts of the heavy cream and then 2 teaspoons of the jerk sauce. Okay, so here I use 1 box of noodles and then 1 cart of heavy cream and 1 teaspoon of the jerk sauce. Okay, well, jerk seasoning, not sauce, seasoning. And then, so now that my pasta is ready, I'm just gonna go and add those noodles. You see how the noodles just dried up? But that's okay, because I'm finna undry them. Okay, and that's fine. That's normal. So don't think that it's gonna taste bad or whatever. That's normal. Pasta does that. If you sit it out, if it's not like submerged in some type of liquid, okay, it's gonna do that. So now that my sauce is done, I'm just gonna add my noodles, stir it up, let it sit. I turned off the stove, and I'm just gonna let it sit and settle for about 5 minutes. And the chicken, Lord Jesus, I forgot about my chicken. I forgot about the chicken. So yeah, I did add in some chicken. I didn't add in all that chicken that I cooked. I had cooked a little too much. So I will say, what I said, 3 chicken breasts in the beginning. So let's do 2.5 chicken breasts, 2.5. But I know it's so weird, but I don't like to eat a lot of chicken when I eat chicken Alfredo pasta. I'll eat 1 or 2 pieces. I really just love the noodles. Like, if I just have Alfredo pasta without the chicken, so I guess just plain Alfredo pasta, I'm fine. I don't have to have chicken in my Alfredo pasta, but I know other people like chicken, so I will put the chicken in there. But if it was up to me, I would have put 1 chicken breast for this whole pot of pasta. But that's just me. I'm just weird like that. And I'll eat 2 garlic breads. So I have no chicken, just the noodles, and then some garlic bread. But that's just me. Hey, that's just me. But yeah, this pasta is so good and so flavorful. It has so much flavor in it. And like I said, make sure y'all add that salt back in there. Okay. So you'll see this is how it looks after it settles. You turn the eye off for about 5 minutes, and it's so good. If you like this video, want to see more recipes, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and give us, what pasta should I do next? I guess I'll do some more pastas and try some different ones. But what type of pasta should I do next? Drop it in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.